Hello all, something a little different from HO this time. Fetched something out of the loft which I thought I might share with you. This is Elston Road, a 3mm scale layout that I built 5 or 6 years ago now as a bit of an experiment. The first time I'd ever hand-laid track. Scratch buildings. This one's based on one in Loudon, and that's based on something on the Ashover Light Railway. Wagons are all kit built, 3mm Society wagons, and I also had a go at scratch building a motive power little Y6 tram loco. Elston Road was supposed to be, it's a fictional light railway set somewhere sort of roughly in the East Midlands, Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire sort of area, between the wars. Something that appeals to me really, that sort of light railway modelling. I'm not quite sure 3mm was necessarily the best way to do it. The 3mm scale, if you've not come across it, is something that was kind of born out of TT. And basically it's sort of 1 to 100 or thereabouts. Typically using 12mm scale, 12mm gauge track. But I decided to opt for the slightly more difficult 14.2mm, which is often thought of as the fine scale. The track is all hand-laid Society Code 60 bullhead rail, probably not best for light railways, it ought to have been flat bottom I guess. But all soldered track construction, which I say was brand new for me to make anything like this. The points are actually number 4 points, so they're really quite a tight radius, so I tend to refer to this as a coarse fine scale layout really. The stock's all fitted with Greenwich couplings, which I really like. They're a bit fiddly to get your head around the first few times that you try building them, but they work really nicely, hands off, with magnets situated between the rails. Another little scratch built shed that I built, not based on anything prototypical, but fairly sort of common shape I would have thought. Key part of the operation of this layout, because it is only 3 feet long, was the construction of this little sector plate, which is essentially just a piece of timber which I swing by hand to line up the tracks, and it saves a bit of extra length on the layout. Points are operated by hand, basically brass rods running under the layouts, which as well as swinging the point also flick a small electrical switch to route the power through the frogs. So overall it was really good fun making this, and a great satisfaction to build something sort of pretty much to scratch. Hand laying the track, kit building the wagons, scratch building the loco and the buildings. Something completely different to the sort of HO stuff I'm doing at the moment, and something I think I'll probably come back to at some point. I just not entirely sure where to go next with the 3mm, and I hadn't realised it had been 5 or 6 years since I built this, so I just fetched it out of the loft today and thought give it a bit of a run. I have to do a little bit of fettling to get some of the soldering redone, but yeah, well, I hope you enjoy it anyway, and thanks for watching.